Hello, duckies, and welcome to Subterrain, Mines of Titan. This is a turn-based RPG demo from the Steam Next Fest, June 2022. And my name's Viola. So let's hop right in and see what all this is about. We are in space, on the moon of Titan, and I think I get to dig a hole, considering they're supposed to be mines. Oh? You drift aimlessly through the dark expanse. You cannot feel nor hear. The movement that you appear to be seeing in the distance is indistinct and subtle. Every moment feels circular, leading back to the last. Your thoughts are disjointed, separated. As you attempt to recollect how you got here, you have an epiphany. You've had an epiphany about this exact thought in the past. You discover the concept of sound once again. As an overwhelming whirring enters you, a jolt and then a pulse, and you begin to feel the beat in your core. The face you've forgotten everything about regains sensation, and something forcibly detaches from it. You begin to regain your vision. You somehow manage to utter a word. Where? The metal around you reverberates. The machine hisses and ejects vapor as the container opens. The air feels warm to your skin as it floods into your vessel. The woman looks on with concern. Hey, are you alive? Where? You're in Huge and Camp Titan, of course. Hopefully that's not a surprise. This is our clinic, and you, my friend, have just been awakened from stasis. I know that this is sudden, and you probably got questions of your own, but can you try moving? We need to do a neural diagnostic, and then get you connected for some biometrics. Try to move, but your limbs feel unresponsive and weak. You try again, in earnest, though you probably shouldn't have. You hardly twitch your arm. The pain washes over you. Not really at her. The pain sweeps in, the tide ever rising, overwhelming your sense of self. You catch a glimpse of the woman, mouth agape as she backs away and frantically panics, her eyes darting around the room. The sound of her footsteps sound like they're echoing into a distance you cannot see. Isco, get over here. The beat of someone's footsteps briefly overlaps the ones in your core before ceasing. Your vision is instantly robbed from you. You feel your back and shoulders sink past the confines of your body. You begin to drift. The feeling is oddly familiar. You've had an epiphany before. The pain evaporates. You quietly tumble into the darkness, leaving yourself behind. I pass out. Voices call out, urgent, chaotic. They roll across the horizon, brushing against what passes for consciousness. After eons, they calm, the song losing tempo. The pulse in your body weakly rises on its own. Your core jostles just slightly with each heartbeat. Phew, that was, well, too close. Can you hear me? Are you able to move now? Pain has subsided. You're lucid, but your body still feels weak. You try to move and fail to accomplish much, but it doesn't hurt like before. Not really. I'm weak, but I'm not in pain. Exactly, the lack of pain. I mean, listen, I know you probably have questions about of your own, but we're grasping at straws here. Do you remember why you were put in stasis? Anything at all? We don't understand what happened here. No. My name is Addison Thorpe. What do you mean we don't understand? Hello, Addison. I'm Dr. Shahane. Though everybody just calls me Ida. You were placed in stasis improperly, which doesn't make a lot of sense unless it was some sort of emergency. We came across your pod, but it has no markings, no logs, no metadata. We don't know when you went cold or if you're even involved in TECC. There's nobody left to ask. What do you mean? Are you two not with TECC? There's no sugarcoating it. Isco, myself, and many others are part of TECC's second mining operation. Your team disappeared about 7 years ago. We don't really know. She continues to speak, but you can't help but panic, trying to remember events that just aren't there to recall. You reel your mind, replaying your days leading up to joining TECC and preparing for the journey to Titan. You blurt out the only thing you can clearly recant in the middle of Ida's explanation. I remember working at a steam well. Ida's frustration is palpable. She clears her throat and resumes. As I first surmise, it seems you didn't get out of this scatheless. They didn't cool you down properly before putting you on ice, so there's no telling what may have happened to your mind, or anything else in your body for that matter. We can only hope you can regain your memory at this point. On that note, we may as well focus on solvable problems. If you can't remember much right now, we could still use your help. We're hardly managing here, and there's only a few dozen of us. Please tell me you remember what an omniscope is, or we'll be here a while. We're going to have to get yours back online. Oh yeah, I did have one. How did you know? They sort of just tossed you in this pod, and as durable as they are, it looks like the SOC on yours didn't appreciate coming along for the ride. It, lit on fire when we turned it on. We gotta fix this and link you back up. You can fix that? Well, replace is a better word. Your lenses are fine, thankfully, so we're just going to have to sync you to a new unit. It's kind of old, but it's the only working spare we got. You know how to use it, right? Or did that get iced out too? I think I can remember the basics. Omniscope is a multifunction embedded information device. The device has two parts: wireless lenses that are inserted into the eyes via surgery, and a remotely linked AI unit. It can be used to communicate, read maps, and analyze objects. Good. Let's get this over with. Isco, you finished wiping that spare controller? Yep, here you go. Isco hands the controller unit and transmitter to Ida. She hardly inspects the transmitter's wafer, keeping her attention focused on you. You ready to start? On second thought, don't answer that. You're a sitting duck without this, and I'd hate for you to rise from your grave just to jump back in it permanently. Hold still and we'll begin. You relax on the table, expecting to be put under, but instead Ida palms the back of your head. You feel your skull produce a thin object, as if it were ejecting from your skin. Another one is started into the previous resident's burrow and takes its place. Your vision is augmented. The scope begins to display information in your natural vision. The text appears soft. The text in your field of vision noticeably shudders for a moment before becoming illegible. Starting booting sequence. Hello, I'm Cassini, AI assistant on Omniscope ID 24601. Seriously? 24601 reference to Les Miserables. The Omniscope boot sequence was successful. Wait, what just happened? Oh, I hit space. Sorry, that sped it up. Damaged memory has been detected. Attempting memory recovery. The image of the AI on screen soon disappears. Ida talks to confirm that the device is active. Well, how is it? These things are backwards compatible, but I'm guessing it's been a while since you've had a lens update. Should be fine enough, though. We popped out your old transmitter since its pair won't be coming up anytime soon. But it seems like it's working great, because there isn't another one. Don't go getting frozen again. Alright, wait, where'd you get this one from? Oh, don't worry. Isco wiped it, ran some tests on it. We cleaned the transmitter real good. Only a couple hundred of hours of use on the AI unit's practically new. Well, looks like you're feeling better. Want to try moving around again? It'd be nice if we could get some clothes on you. No offense. Behind the screen, next to the sink, there's a box with spare change of clothes. Please, help yourself. Let me show you around your HUD. Gauge indicates your current HP. If your HP reaches 0, you will die. Keep an eye on it. There's a variety of conditions that may affect you. These conditions may have sources and varied effects. Display information in the current area in time. The area's oxygen content is also displayed. It needs to be more than 70% for you to breathe comfortably. Displays the layout of your immediate surroundings, including points of interest. You can check out the various functions of the omniscope, like perks and stats, through this button. Gauge indicates your current adrenaline consumed when using body-related perks. Register items and perks to the slots below, allowing you to use them from that slot. Your current equipment is displayed here, color-coded based on its current durability, if applicable. That displays information portable oxygen. You can see the remainder of the oxygen in your equipment canister. This displays information on your lamp and battery. You can check your remaining battery and if the lamp is on. Displays information about equipped weapons and any loaded ammo. And this displays information about equipped weapons and equipment, including their durability. Pressing this button or the spacebar on your keyboard will skip your turn. If you're confused about something, look for the question mark button nearby for more information. This concludes your tour of Omniscope. Radio scraps. I guess I'll take all. There, much better, don't you think? Oh, I did it again. I bet you're famished after all this. I mean, you were dead and died and are now not dead. You should have something anyway. Soup, some bread, something. The omniscope should point you in the right direction at the pub. Go find Alp. Huge mustache guy, loves meeting people. Has run out of those weeks ago. Eight kids would be nice. Hello. Do you need something? Can you tell me more about this camp? Well, you already know that this is Hugen Camp and that we're on Titan, one of the moons of Saturn. We're pretty far from headquarters. I'm Isko, by the way, and I take care of camp's medical needs. Oh, it seemed like Ida is supposed to be head of medical. Yes, she is. In title, at least. She's left just about all the responsibilities to me so that she can do her own thing. What do you mean? What is she doing? Well, she doesn't make it that obvious, but I know her well enough. She didn't come here to be a small-town medic. She wants to find out what happened to the previous settlers here. You should have seen her face when she found you. Anyway, I mainly tend to the ill miners while she does that. But I sometimes make some medical items for the others too. What happened to the miners? Not sure, but soon after the mining operations resumed, every miner that went underground became sick. Most of them are in the sick bay right now, although some of them were beyond our help. We still don't know how to cure them, so the mine has been closed. That's a whole problem in itself, since we got a lot of supplies from the mine. Without supplies from either the mine or headquarters, we won't last long here. What? Headquarters isn't supporting providing any support? That's right. I don't know what happened, but we've lost contact with headquarters. That's all I know, though. Well, you'll have to ask the others for more details. Okay. What is here? go around taking things. Hope nobody minds. Do I have like a weight limit or anything? It doesn't seem like it right now. That's bad. Bathroom. Okay. This is clinic level. Let's go downstairs. I'm not allowed in there yet. If ever. Pod. Okay. Okay, so let's go upstairs then. Hub. Out of order. I found a shabby mop. Ooh, that's outside. Okay. Shabby mop, do 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 do. Shabby mop, do 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 do. Dish my thing, do 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 do. Now it is mine. Found another shabby mop. Guessing this is outside again. That looks like it's going where I need to go. The pub. Alptemir. Do my eyes deceive me? Are you the person from the pod they've been trying to wake up? Oh, my manners, they've left me. Welcome, my friend, to the pub of Hugen Camp. Hugen? I don't know. My name is Alptemir, and this is my humble pub. Stomach growls audibly. Well, you've met my stomach, and I'm Addison. I just said I should get something to eat. Oh, my manners, please pardon me. We do not have much, but I can get you something that was left over. Al flits about the shelves, pulling out a small container. From here, he produces a bit of bread and a bottle. You can have this. It's not much, but it will keep your hunger at bay, and somebody paid for it earlier. I'll hand you the bread and the water bottle. I hope you do not mind, but my curiosity, I can't contain it. I heard your pod was found in another camp. Is that true? Where are you from? I'm sorry, I don't remember much. I just said they didn't put me into stasis properly. I worked as a steam well, but I don't remember much at all. Really? A steam well? Many of those are still running. I thought they were automated. What about other people? We know so little, aside from what we found left behind, and we were told they were smart, talented, but somehow truly not one person remains besides you. That is. Do not worry. I do not think you could hide here for weeks and survive unnoticed. I trust you. Thanks. TECC made it sound like it would be a rescue mission. 7 years after you needed it. Seems silly, but how could we know there would be no trace? Sorry, I wish I could give any insight. What irony. We woke you up to learn and said we must teach. I'm sorry. My frustrations are not because of you. You're waking up in a very poor situation, to put it lightly. What's going on? Something has happened to the resettlement mission. Our camp is one of many, and one groom went to the central camp, our headquarters, to establish contact between our camps. It's been weeks since they left. The only spaceport on Titan is there, and without it we have no chance of getting back home. They've disappeared too? Was there a backup plan if the spaceport was damaged or inoperable? I do not know. We have survived this long, and we've come into contact with other mining camps, and they are all in the same shape we are. If there was a backup plan, only the main group knew of it. We're running low on supplies, and while we all have our own problems, if we do not improve things soon, none of us are going to survive. I should get back to work, but it would be wise if you got some rest after all this. Go find Lau, the resident administrator, so you can rent a room. I don't know how life was before, but some people, even as we slowly fall apart, are still here only to make money. Okay, so, eat that, and drink some water. Am I still... hungry? Knife. I don't know if filling my inventory with stuff right now is the best idea, but I'm doing it anyway. Toasted toaster. We shouldn't be taking food and water and such. I'm sure I'll learn how to... Okay, so obviously I've got stuff I have to work on here, but let's actually just go and do what we need to do. Break this stuff down over time. But we need to go and find... That's a clinic. I think this is the way to residence. Okay. Hello? Anybody home? Mm? Hello? Hello there. I was wondering when you'd get here. You were expecting me? Yes, of course. I've heard plenty about you. You need to keep an ear to the ground to survive around here. Know what I mean? I'm sure you have tons of questions, so let me introduce myself. I'm Jin Lao, and I run the Yugen Camp Residential Quarter. I make this place as nice and comfy as possible for a reasonably low price, as a favor to everyone in the camp. A favor? Yes, it's not cheap to run this place, of course. I'm practically in the red, but that's not important when so many people need a good night's sleep. Wait, in the red? Yeah, you know, losing money. Oh my goodness, you should have seen this place when the mine had to close. The camp would have collapsed long ago if I hadn't invented my credit system. It's a situation like this, it's good to go back to the basics. It's simple, but it's transparent local currency system, so that everyone gets their fair share if they contribute. Of course, you're no exception, my friend. I need a place to rest, so Alp said to find you. Oh, I see. I just so happen to have a single room available, freshly cleaned and expected minutes ago. Are you interested in leasing? Leasing? I was in a stasis pod. I don't have any money, but it sounds like the camp could use all the help it could get. Can't we work something out? Nice try. You're right, to be fair, the camp is in trouble. However, if we're going to survive, we need some semblance of an economy. This way everyone puts in their fair share of work. Well, where can I get money then? Sounds like you probably already have a lot if everyone's paying you. I take part in many transactions. There are several others in camp that render essential services that I pay for, and that they in turn pay others for. It's a system that I came up with, a credit system. In short, if you lack credits, you'll lack everything else. It's true though, you just hopped out of the pod, and we do need help. This is a one-time situation for the entire camp. One moment. Lau walks over to his desk and opens a drawer, drawing a keypad from its contents. He walks over to you, holding it up, pointing to it with the other hand. This is your keycard. Normally it's a keycard only for those who pay, but I'll give it to you for now because you just woke up from stasis. You will have to pay soon though. If you don't, I'll suspend the card. He hands you the keycard. Motions for you to follow him as he leaves the room. Here it is. Remember, you'll have to pay if you want to keep the room. Go ahead, walk up to the door and use it. The door's bright red light appears as an indicator that is like keycard in... Okay, that means I'm gonna have to drop something. Um, leave that for now. Okay. You're exhausted, it's time to rest. Night is spent absorbing the events of the day. A mess. Even in a place like this. The quiet embraces you, somehow ushering you to sleep despite all that's happened. You dream. It's a sunny day in the Badlands, but the weather is cool. You rest your hands on a handrail. Paint chips flake off and stick to them. Cold front, harboring a blizzard, threatens in the distance. You wake up abruptly. No sense in delaying the inevitable. I should see if anyone has work if they need help with. Maybe I'll need some help with preparing dishes. Very busy right now, so if you don't mind. Okay. Alright, and let's investigate down here first. Just because I want to kind of get a feel of what's around. Hello. Hey. I'm Addison Thorpe, that hibernating person. Oh, alright. Trying to get familiar with the camp since I'm kind of new. Do you mind telling me about yourself and what your role in the camp? Oh, sure. I'm David. I run the supply depot. And the permissions to the production line. Production line permissions? Could I get that too? Oh, yeah, I guess I should do that. Tell me, please. There's a lot of space here, so you can use it to store things too. Use that storage box on the right there. After I set you up, you can access the camp's production line through your omniscope. If the request requires materials, just toss the materials into the storage box. Thanks. Item production function activity. Item production permission has been granted to this device. You can pay credits and materials to commission a camp member to produce an item. You can request research, craft, and recycle through the work UI. Pay materials and credits and ask for work from the appropriate character in the camp. Required materials for crafting an item is drawn from the personal storage in the supply depot. When the work on an item is done, it's put into personal storage. Select the work you want to request. There's research, production, and recycling work. Display a list of work that can be performed on the items in your personal storage located in the supply depot. Requesting work costs credits. Display the required materials in credits for the selected work and its results. Displays the queue and work Oh gosh, sorry guys. What is currently in progress? It's a lot of reading. Okay, is my storage? No, that's a shop. Storage, I guess, is this, personal storage, okay. I'm gonna keep these on us. I wish there was a quick way to move items. There probably is, but I just don't know the buttons. is. Okay. And then I start refilling my inventory. Because there's stuff. Actually, you know what? That might be the fastest way. There we go. Okay. Okay, so that's production. That's out into the colony. Oh, I should eat. I should drink. And then let's go and talk to Alp. Hey, Alp. I wish we... Oh, can I help you? I know I need work. You wouldn't happen to need any help, would you? Well, there is one thing. Not really work for most people. Charlie has departed for some time. So we have a little problem since I'm so busy. What kind of problem? I have an ongoing vermin problem. These rats are not like the ones back home. They're unsettling and aggressive. The guards will not help, and Charlie was the only one willing to do the work needed to keep them out of our stockpile. I do not know if they breed quickly, or if there's a nest, but there's a lot of them now, and they have cut me off from the storage room. Probably not much left. I need to get in there to secure the room once and for all. I'll go take care of the rats. Great, thanks. Do you have anything to defend yourself with? I'm not joking. These rats are dangerous. No, I don't. Here's some equipment that you can use. They aren't terribly useful to me, but if you need more of them, you may be able to get them from the camp shop by the display depot. Alright, then get rid of the rats in the storage room and bring me their tails as proof. Seriously? Okay, I have a shield. Yeah, okay. And I'm armed and... get more water. Well, it's food. Don't be rude. It is all food. Got some more food. Just don't be rude. Alright. Okay. One down. Well, seems like I leveled. So that's nice. Its tail. Oh, did my weapon break? My weapon broke. So it's a good idea to have quite a few weapons on us. Oh boy. Okay, there's its tail. Let's eat this and drink that. And we can also use one of these. Centipede juice? Okay. Oh gosh. Actually going to be... Where'd the other one's tail go? Oh, there it is. Bunch of stuff I can add to my... supply for the future. Okay. Looks like we dealt with some then. Alright. Dude. I got rid of them. You weren't kidding. There were a lot of them. That was quick. Thank you. I'll take care of the rest. Here's some credits for the trouble in here. Sure you could use a pick-me-up after that. Don't have much, but if you have some credits, you can buy food and water. Oh, and if you're hurt somewhere, you should visit Isco. He sells medical supplies. Something a little more difficult if you're interested. Pays a bit more since there's something to recover this time. Take what I can get at this rate. There's a cave to the northeast that a few people have explored before. One of the samples they brought back was a mushroom that, after testing and sampling, we found was nutritious and pretty tasty. Mushrooms? Haven't had any in a while. You want to eat mushrooms, do you? That is great. I'll be waiting for you, so please hurry up and go. I'll be looking forward to it. I already smell the mushrooms baking. Oh, and this will help you dig up the mushrooms. Nobody appreciates the taste of this mushroom dish. Everyone always wants meat, but we lost communications with headquarters, so where am I going to get that? Put that in our inventory, and we are gonna go and rest for at least a moment because there... because it's telling us to rest. Grab that now. There we go. Into the supply depot and drop off some stuff. We have some composite wood already, don't we? Yeah. Oh, do they only stack up to 10? Okay. Makes sense. That and these and that and this. Pub storage. I want to take that out. And we'll put this in here. Let's go get some mushrooms. Where did he say? Journal. Wait. Oh, it's over here. Okay. Very dark. You can barely see it. It's too dark around here. Warning, there's not enough light to detect for surroundings. Use the appropriate equipped lamp and battery. Lamp to this. Does he look? Find Judas and Litzy. Can get a lamp and battery. Maybe they're in the northwest. Okay, so I need... go check and see if I can find people. Hello? Oh, where are you? Ah, you're the person that Ida was working on, right? I'm Running Wolf Earl, and I maintain this holy place. Holy place? This doesn't look much like a church, like much of a church to be. Not that kind. This is a well of life where I remove all of the dangers in the water so that we can actually use it. Science helps with that, so that I know what chemicals to use. Let me know if you need some, by the way. Not that they'll be free. Chemicals, huh? Is the local water that dangerous? I definitely would not drink it. We have noticed it corroding one of our buildings. It does not help that I'm running out of chemicals to purify the water, and Sioyan is asking for even more water. I understand that a farm needs water, But with how limited the supply is, I have to make sure that no one is left out. Okay. So there's a water issue. Looks like it's supposed to be the farm. Hello. Finally, some help. Come, follow me. I'll show you what to do. Wait, what? Help? Didn't Lao send you here to help me on the farm? No, I was revived a little while ago. My name is Edison Thorpe. Oh, that's Stasis person. I guess getting some help was too good to be true after all. It is nice to see someone. Nobody ever visits this corner of the camp. And like you guess, they're on the farm here. Farm? I'm surprised you can grow anything on this rock. Oh yes, of course. Even with the lack of labor and water, this farm provides most of everyone's food rations here. I keep telling Wolf that I need more water to feed the plants, but he stubbornly refuses every time. I guess nobody minds as long as they get their food, huh? Do you use all these plants for food? It looks like there's too much for how small the camp is. Better too much than too little, but no, some of them are used for medicine too. You're welcome to some, of course. If I had just more water to work with, I could actually experiment and grow even more useful plants. Okay. Facility. Maybe I have to go in the front. No. It's coming to nighttime, but I still need to find the people that I need. Hello? Aha! Who are you? I don't recognize. Oh, you must be the person that Ida brought back from the dead, huh? You could say that. My name's Edison. I'm Judith Taggart. I would have tidied the place up a bit if I knew we'd have company. Well, I don't feel very presentable myself. What is this facility anyway? This is engineering, and I'm the one in charge here. Which just means stopping things from falling apart right now. Can also make tools if you need some. Not for free, of course. Do you need anything else? I'm a little busy. Can I get a lamp by any chance? Do have one. It's not new, but I can give it to you for free since it's not very relaxed situation here. If you need more in the future, you'll have to bring me the ingredients and credit so I can make you one. Okay, so I'm guessing if that's Taggart. Huh? Oh, you must be that person Ida was working on. Let's see, Vogel. And I try to keep the generators running here. My name's Edison Thorpe. Why do you say try to? Don't know if you've heard yet, but the mine is closed now, which means I'm not getting any more fuel to keep the generator running. It barely runs at minimal capacity as it is, so it won't be long before we're stuck in the dark. Not that anyone seems to mind that threat, but we'd still have the reactors to worry about anyway. What's wrong with the reactors? By the time we got here, the reactors were damaged. They still function, but they're unstable. Judith and I tried to fix them up. With how little we have to work with, they're still far from perfect. All I can do now is hope that the worst doesn't happen. Oh, I think I'd be better off not knowing. So you know it's Tiger. Is there anything else you need? Can I get a battery? Battery? I do have one, but why do you need it? I have to go into the cave. Can I borrow it? If the cave you're heading into is one of the north, could you get me some minerals on the way? Pretty busy with life, so I can't go myself. I'll give you 1 battery for free, but we don't have many left. If you need any more, bring me the materials and credits and I'll make one for you. Okay. Minerals for mushrooms for Alp. Yeah, can make use of this meat. Debatable if that's actually meat. Some cave mushrooms. Don't know about minerals though. I don't know where they would come from, and I don't think I have the tool. Even if I did know where they came from. Another door. Meat. Cave slug meat. Minerals. I am terrible at getting minerals. But at least I'm trying. And I should get better as I go. Yeah, maybe. Drink another. And use another heal pack because we're up against another annoying one. Where does that go? Where did it put its Scooby-Doo? Can't find its Goopy-Goober. Oh boy. Okay, let's shift some stuff around, I guess. Yeah. Okay, there's 2 places more to go. How's my battery looking? Not terribly. Not terrible. Breathing becomes stuffy for some reason. Warning, oxygen concentrate. If you stay in the current area for too long, you may experience oxygen deficiency. Leave the current area or equip an oxygen container. Alright, so for that area, I'll need an oxygen container. Let's double check over here. Same. Okay. So we can't do anything deeper until we get some oxygen. And it's evening anyway, so let's... head out of here anyway. Auto saving. Where did it have any meat? No, it doesn't look like it. Okay. Okay, up. Around. Alright. Don't know if Elp will still be awake. Oh, turn that off. Let's see what little battery we have left. Wait, is this... Wait. I know what happened here. Wrong entry. Here we go. He's still up. And about... Oh, there he is. Got those mushrooms you wanted. I've been looking forward to this. I hope it's not too difficult. Here's your pay. Also, bonus. Have this now and compare it to what I will be making later. Thank you. Is there anything else you need? No, you took care of my backlog. Let's see, though, is complaining about me. Okay, that's building northwest. Found something you might be interested in. What is it? I have some meat from the worms in the cave. What do you think? Can you do anything with it? Oh, worm meat. Why didn't I think of that? It's a great idea. Can certainly try to come up with something nice. Is there more? If you bring me more, I'll buy it at a good price. As a matter of fact, if you happen to find anything that remotely seems like it can be used as an ingredient for a dish, I'll take it off your hands at a good price. Okay. Nice to know. We should go get some rest. Well, we can. stuff away after we rest. Alright. Let's go to the production hall. Put some of this stuff away. Bunch of cave mushrooms, so I'll go and sell the worm meat. Now I got a pickaxe. Makes mining more efficient. Even though my inventory is packed full of stuff. Oh. Wrong spot. Put you out wherever he is. What? Those fertilizer. Nope. That. Okay. Alright. Okay, so which this way was for, let's see, some minerals. Said you could use a hand. Already looking for work, need someone to check out a cave. Yeah, oh no, did he get you to scrounge for mushrooms? Pub's going to reek. I hate mushrooms. Anyway, some cave has some weight. Yeah. Okay, so wait. Take a pick. I just bought one. Slug slime. I'm going to need another battery. Okay, let's see what we can do here. Okay, that one's gonna break soon anyway. I'm gonna go and get stuff I've already gotten. But I need to sleep. I didn't take anything when you were stuck following me. Let's just sleep until the next day. Okay. Day 6 saving. Oxygen equipment. Mineral hunt. I don't know if they'll be respawned yet. Oh, and I need to go and talk to Running Wolf about oxygen equipment. Even in here somewhere? Oh, there he is. Can I get an oxygen canister? Canister? Alas, I used to make that stuff. I've not made a whole bottle lately. There's not much left, but I think I can give you one. We do not have enough ingredients, so you will need to provide them if you need more canisters. Okay, so... I have that for going down deeper into the cave. Deep, deep in the cave. That is what I do right now. Deep, deep in the cave. Let's go get some worm meat, yeah. That is what I do for ya. No worm meat came out that one. Darn. Okay, so it does take like a day or so to respawn things. Or 3 days, depending on the... I need to put the new battery in. Deeper. Gotta go deeper. What did I just pick up? Ah, notes that Judas was looking for. She left in the cave. Well, we're going to make use of this. And let's get out of here. Oh, it's already kicked over into another day. Alright. Go back up. Get more because that'll give us more credits. Because I don't know how much he's gonna want for rent. And that way we can also get more mushrooms while we're up here. I heard something moving around all back there. It didn't give me meat, but I killed it anyway. Okay. Up. Head on back. Head on back. He's gonna run out. And there it goes. Remember correctly, back here. Okay. And we are out. Help. Stop walking away, please. There it is. Cell, and cell. Alrighty, guys. I'm gonna go and turn this in, and then I think that'll be it for this demo video because I am already over an hour. Where is everybody? Hello? That's a toilet. Oh, there you guys are. Okay, you, don't want your journal back, I guess? I don't know. I brought the ore. At least some progress. Take this chair, don't need it. You can, equipment and credits. No, I'll take it from here, thank you. Oh, if you happen to obtain more snail slime, I'll bring it to me. Probably my only... Hold on, come to think of it, Julie's skin looking... Yeah. And I will sell you the extra phosphorus and slime. And those, and I'll buy a new one. Because I'll probably need one at some point. You are looking for me? Not really. Oh, right. I remember now. You went into that cave recently. How was the cave? Isn't there a lot of dangerous creatures? They do put up a good fight, but I can handle them. Impressive. Don't think I can take on any of those creatures. Since you can survive in there, I have a favor to ask you. Some of us, including myself, have explored the cave before. It wasn't too bad in the beginning, but then things got worse and those creatures in the cave started to appear more frequently. I swear some of them got bigger. Anyway, I was setting up a support in the cave, putting up some lamps, and all of a sudden I was jumped by one of those creatures. I left in a hurry, and I wasn't hurt, but I think that's where I lost my notes. Yeah, I already have them. Okay, I'll look for your notes. So I suppose you want me to get some for you. I have some hard beetle shells. I found your notes. Once you have the blueprints, you can request them to be researched further for production. Once the blueprints are ready. Yay! Okay, so that's all that. Oh gosh, there's another level. New message arrived. What's this? Come back when you can. We need to talk. Why do we need to talk? What do we need to talk about? Okay, guys, we're actually gonna talk to Ida before I end the episode because I just... The styling of this game really does remind me of, like, Queen's Wish and all that sort of stuff. I really, really enjoy it. New messages arrived. Hey, I've just finished writing up some. I hope they're useful. Send them to your storage in the supply depot. You can make a formal request for them to be researched whenever you like. Back to work then. Okay, so I gotta find Ida. I don't know where she is. Ida, where are you at? Ida. Anyone seen Ida? There she is. Wonder what happened here. You want to see me? Great, you're here. We've discovered something, and that is... Okay, first off, did you know that the main purpose of the journey here is closed? Litzy told me that it ran into problems. Correct, but did she tell you the details? No. Why? What's going on? When we first arrived, operations of the mine resumed swiftly. Within a few days, though, some miners developed skin lesions, while others became violently ill. We chalked it up to poor ventilation, made adjustments, and pressed on. The miners never recovered, and those that worked in their stead got ill at an even quicker pace. We've been trying to piece together what happened here since then. Since you had no memory, we went back to the start and dug out our friend, the original owner of your omniscope. At the very least, I was wondering if there was a way to retrieve information from their nanomachines. Nanomachines? I think I remember that. I think it was that shot I got before coming to Titan. Yeah, that shot was a bunch of small robots that work in a loose AI mesh. Everyone got a shot to help regulate their bodies and assist with surviving the environment while the terraforming process takes hold. The atmosphere isn't really uniform or predictable yet, so the small robots help us with respiration, synthesize compounds to boost immunity, prevent disease, and so on. Our friend, however, doesn't have nanites like Isco or IHAP. Theirs appears to be the ones that are intended to terraform, but we're still active in his old decaying tissue. What's worse, in multiple samples, we can see these invaders disabling and absorbing the host nanomachines while apparently terraforming the tissue around with it. Nobody's ever come back from outside of the mine camp with anything like this either. And from what we have observed, it's probably spread by direct contact. Whatever it is, it probably came from within the mine. All of this said, I think there's a possibility you might be able to get into the mine safely. Are you serious? Why would I chance that? Sounds like a bad way to go. We did some basic lab work on you when you went unconscious. Good reasons, I swear. We ran a panel, but we also tried, well, your nanomachines are a bit different. For whatever reason, yours have no problem duking it out with the invading nanomachines. What? Alright, so we don't know if it will be foolproof. Obviously, the load matters too. However, your nanomachines give you an edge that none of us in the camp do. That cave we found, I'm sure somebody's told you about it by now. It isn't a crutch we can use forever. We need the resources in the mine. None of us realize just how bad this place is. It's arguable that at this point, the materials are more important just for surviving this gig. That includes you. Are you really going to trust a stranger with this task? Why can't you guys just tweak your nanomachines to fight these things off? You think we haven't tried that? That's a little outside of our expertise. We can barely service the damn things. And we sure as hell can't design new ones. You've got the only other ones we've seen, which means... Yeah, got it. Doesn't sound like the camp has much longer if it doesn't happen. And it doesn't seem like anybody's even considered the mine in their plans. Would you consider it? You were backing out before you knew there was a wall behind you. Anyway, while your nanomachines are fighting off invaders just fine, they do appear to be a little desynced, at least in that sample. I think we should force a reactivation since it's probable that long nap didn't do them any good either. We need to make sure you survive. Just tell me where to stand. Follow me. Follow Ada into a familiar room, the one you first woke up in. Enter a capsule at her behest to begin the process. You've been in here for a while. The machine continues to run. Isco, anything look not normal? They look like they're talking again. We can't directly interface with them, but it seems like they've recalibrated based on what we can see on the scope. Hey, good news. That's rare. Don't remember feeling this way before, but you also don't recall if you've been through this process. You assume the nanomachines have been activated based on the discussion. Nanobots activated. Nanobot gauge display activated. New nanobot perk activated. What in the world? How do you feel? Any different? Feels weird. Would have thought I couldn't feel like this. I've had nanomachines for a while, can't remember feeling this way. I see some new stuff on my scope, though. You do? That's... What do you see? Wait, no, that can wait. Okay, time short, but I call dibs on you later for documenting that phenomenon. For now, we all need you to go check the mine to see if it's even going to save us. I found Tal at the mines. He'll be expecting you, though he'll probably insist you call him Overseer Mogorossi. Okay, guys. I'm going to leave it here. I know that's really a tease, but... I've been at this for an hour and a half, an hour and 40 minutes almost. And I've showed off a lot of what the game, early game at least, has to offer, and what you yourself would have to go through in order to even get to this point. So, thank you all for watching. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Don't forget to ring the bell icon to keep up to date on all the videos, and remember to free the feral wildflower in you. Bye-bye!